What's up everybody and welcome back to the Gaia community server. My name is Ejaws Xenix and today we're having a very important meeting, guys. And for this video, it's probably going to be one of the only ones I'm going to do this for, but I've decided to edit out a lot of stuff in this video. And the reason for it is because, well, it was quite a long video, quite a long meeting. We discussed a lot in this meeting you're about to see, guys. If you want to see the uncut version of this meeting, be sure to check out Bing Crew's channel. I'll leave a link on screen in cards, or you can go into the description where you will be able to find Bing Crew's channel there, like everyone else's channels, which is always in the description of my Gaia videos, guys. Yeah, we had a lot of discussion in this meeting and decisions have been made. So without further ado, guys, enjoy this very important, one of the most important meetings in the world of Gaia.
Alright guys, welcome to Gaia's official third meeting, I believe. This is the third meeting of the Gaia community, and we have a lot of things to discuss today, so we're going to get this underway. We have several orders of business, and guys, remember, if you guys have any orders of business that you want to bring up, go ahead and, start thinking about those. But I want to bring up one thing right at the beginning of this meeting that's, is a pressing matter on the Gaia server, and that is the leadership of the 8th country. I call this the 8th country because we started with one guy and he did not work out. So we put in Ejaws, and to be frankly honest, it's not working out with Ejaws either. And we're going to let him speak, of course. We're going to hear his side of it. But in case you're not following along, we're basically done with our embassies for the most part. We're all done and we're ready to open up Gaia, but Ejaws has not started his embassy and it's kind of holding us back from opening the server. So the way I see it, and if you guys have any ideas, feel free to speak up, but the way I see it is we have three options here. The first option is we allow Ejaws to keep his country and we open up with 7 countries and he works on opening up his embassy as fast as he can. The second option would be to reinstate a new leader, specifically Diamond A Team, who is desperate to become leader. I don't know why, but this guy is desperate to be leader. So I figure he would be one of the better picks just because of his passion and his dedication to it. The third option would be to reinstate a different leader. So at this time, I'd like to open up the floor to discussion. Ejaws, you'll have your chance to speak in just a moment. Does anyone have any other solutions to this little quandary of ours?
So, the only thing that I would change to that is, what if we proposed a temporary reinstating of Diamond A Team as a co-leader for Ejaws, so that he wouldn't have to necessarily give up his position, but temporarily to build the embassy. And then when Diamond A Team helps him build the embassy, we could finish deciding whether Ejaws would be the best leader for that country or not.
My only qualm about that is Diamond A Team going to give up leadership once Ejaws, decides to commit to his country? And that's the issue I have. If you tell Diamond he's going to be temporary leader, and then whenever Ejaws comes online, he's not leader anymore, I think that's going to cause a rift of some kind.
My suggestion is to open the map without the 8th leader, but not taking the leader out. Like let him work as he can, but by the time we open, we need to make sure everything is closed. And once he started to do stuff, every time he leaves, he needs to get everything closed.
Okay, well, again, I see some complications. So are you suggesting that, we make Diamond just a second in command to Ejaws?
If he's not here, then yes, it will be a test. It just depends on what he has to say.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think at this moment, if there's no other ideas, we'll open up the floor to Ejaws and let him say his side of the story.
So, I'm going to start off by saying that I haven't lost interest in Gaia. It has nothing to do with that. When I am on Xbox and Bean's on Xbox and Gaia's open, I do play Gaia every time. Whenever I'm gaming, I prioritize Gaia over anything. When I'm not gaming, I prioritize things like homework and social stuff over gaming, which hasn't given me a lot of time lately. But this summer, I'm going to be able to play a lot more. So the deal with me staying leader is not much is going to happen in my kingdom until summer. But once summer comes along, it should start booming. And I would love to stay here, but I understand everything that's going on and where you guys are coming from and how it might be best for me to leave or have some other option happen. But yeah, that's where I'm coming from with this.
Okay, and I totally understand that. I mean, absolutely, your priorities should not be Gaia, I mean, in life. And I do appreciate that you're honest about it. And I know that you've tried to be online at the same time I've been online, but the fact of the matter remains is you just can't possibly be online the amount of time that a leader is required to be online. And that's why I think it would be better to instate a new leader. That way you can play whenever you want. When summertime comes, you're still part of the game. You're still part of the community. The leadership role requires a lot of time invested. Because we're doing all the work that's needed to get people here and to get the things set up, the country set up. And even the first months of your country, you're going to be acquiring new members, so you're going to have to be here to explain your rules and then get them set up on the map. So yes, when summer comes, it'll be great for you to be leader, but we need you to be leader now.
Yeah, and what will happen after summer too. But I think that you can think about it, and you can always put your influences into into the leader if you join the same map, and then go ja behind his back, or Palpatine on it, and give your ideas and keep your rules and stuff like that. Depends on the leader you might choose or get chosen. I don't know.
Yes, you must go ja.
What the heck did you just say, Whisker? I didn't understand that.
You can be all Palpatine. If you're not the leader, you can give your influences to the leader as a co-leader as well, and then take your position back in summer. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, here's what I want to do. We do need to speed this up. We need to go faster. So what I want to do is I want to hear from everybody. This is a huge decision. So I'm going to start with Andrew at the 12 o'clock position, and I want to go clockwise. And I want to hear everyone's final thought on this and what we think we should do.
So, I do think that Diamond really does have some passion for Gaia, and I think that, he's really excited about it, and I think that he would, expedite the process of us opening Gaia. So, I would say Diamond becomes leader.
All right, we got one for Diamond. Now, Stormzix.
Yeah, I like Ejaws' proposition with the alternating schedule, with him being in charge in the summer and Diamond all the rest of the year. So that's what I'd vote for.
All right.
Yeah, I like the idea as well with Diamond and Ejaws alter the leaderships. So yeah, that's my vote.
Alright, as I said, I think we should alternate again. We mentioned this again, so yeah, I'm voting for that because we know Diamond for a long time, and he can build and stuff like that. So and he always on when Binker's on, that shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, I vote for alternate, and I think he will be okay with it.
Okay, as I said, I think there's going to be serious problems. They're probably going to have two different ideas of how to run the country, and how are the rules going to change. Let's say Diamond puts in some rules that Ejaws completely disagrees with, and then Ejaws comes back in and completely changes the rules of the country. I see some problems with that. Some problems with, not wanting to give up leadership. So I would rather go all the way and give Diamond the country.
I think that Ejaws knows what rules he wants to put in his country, and I think that they could easily compromise. I don't want to tell Ejaws and Diamond how to run their country. I'm definitely in favor of the co-leadership, but I don't think that we should tell them how they could split that up. I mean, that's just a minute detail. So I think that co-leadership evenly spread between the two of them would be the best option.
Yeah, we'll figure out the logistics of it, but it seems like the majority is in favor of having a co-leadership. We'll let you two work that out. I don't know. You guys talk to each other. Decide on some common ground, some common rules. Okay, so now that that's settled, I'd like to talk about some logistical things about opening this server. I'd like to go around and say how far each of you are away from finishing your embassy and completely encasing your base. And put a date on it, put a number on it, and we'll each stand up and say that.
So I'm still finishing my embassy, and I need to do the interior of it. And I have not encased my base with glass, so I will need to do that. So that's all I have left to do. I'm probably
Give
gonna
us
get
some
it done. I would give maybe a week or two. We could definitely. My embassy will be done first. Probably before the encasing of the base. But I can probably get. I mean, I feel like that would be probably quick. So I can probably get the base encased pretty quickly.
Suggestion is the usual might leave some instructions to to us if you want to help, so we can do something to help you while you're not here, so we can speed
I
it
have
up.
another suggestion. Yeah, definitely. We can help out, but the encasing of the base took me like 20 minutes. So that's not hard at all. You just also have to finish your tunnel. I don't know if you finished that yet.
Alright, so yeah, my base is already encased, and my embassy is done except for the signs, which could take just an hour or two, so yeah, I'm pretty much done.
Right, my embassy is still under construction, but it is getting close to be completed. I'd say I've still got about a week left, maybe less, on the embassy. I have yet to start encasing my base in glass, but like I said, it's going to be a quick job. I just need the sand and the glass, but it shouldn't take me too long to finish up.
All right, I put glass in all my place ages ago, and I finished my tunnel ages ago, and my embassy is almost complete. At the moment, I am putting the rules of my kingdom, and I have to finish the bottom room, which is I'm not gonna do anything fancy, so that will take me like 1 day, and I need to work on the rail system because I need to tunnel it. So yeah, I'm pretty done actually. So dropping the voice. Blink, blink, blink,
All right, the rails, that's extra. We don't need the rails set up. But for me, I'm in the same position of Stormzix. My base is encased. My embassy's done. I just need to put up the signs, which is 1 day. So I can be ready whenever.
All right, guys. My base is done. My embassy is done. My rules are done. I'm ready to go.
Now it's Ejaws.
Well, we know Ejaws.
Well, no.
Ejaws,
but
how
tell
far
us.
your kingdom is?
Do we have a cricket
I'd
noise?
say between 6
Wait.
and 8 years. No, but I have the base planned out, or the embassy planned out, and the tunnel's done. I don't think encasing it would be very long, like being said, and my home base is not all that big, so that wouldn't be a big problem. The only thing would be building the embassy and the rules, which, like I said, I'd planned out the embassy. So with Diamond's help, I don't think it would take more than 2 weeks.
So here's what I
Excellent.
think.
Question mark.
Today is Wednesday. I think what we should do is plan on the weekend after this weekend as opening day. If I know Ejaws and Diamond won't finish by then, but you know they might be finished soon after that. So maybe we'll have 7 embassies that are opening, and then an 8th embassy coming in later. But I think a week and a half is pretty reasonable to get our stuff done and beautify this area. And this is for the viewers and for those of you here who don't know. The things we discussed last episode, a lot of them are done. We've completely circled the city in trees so people can't escape. Yeah, we're working on completing the tunnel, and with Whisker's help, we may finish it one day. But if any of you guys want to help us with that tunnel, we will greatly appreciate it. It's a really long tunnel, and we're beautifying the heck out of it. All right, so the last thing I want to bring up, and if you guys want to bring up anything else, we can do that afterwards. But the last thing I want to bring up is voting on the name of this city. So, Ejaws, I know you're not watching the videos. I highly encourage you to watch the videos, especially if you are not going to be here, because it keeps you up to speed. But we've basically narrowed down the names of this city to 2 options. They're Telos and Rigel. And so far we're at a deadlock, 3-3. And the 2 votes we're missing are Ejaws and Xenix. So at this time, I'd like you guys to come up one by one and tell us what your vote is for the city name.
Okay then, my vote for the city is, I'm going to reverse on what I said earlier, by the way, Regal. I quite like the name of Regal.
Well, I think
Right as a star in the night sky.
I think it's pronounced Rigel.
So,
I think.
or Rigel.
Yeah,
Well, I'm British.
Oh, okay.
Different punctuation.
Maybe it's
Same thing.
it's called Rigel. I don't know. All right, so one vote for Rigel.
That's just my excuse.
I'm gonna go with Raggle.
All right.
Woohoo!
All right, Rigel it is. I would suggest, now that we have a name, if any of you have any free time, maybe we could put a Rigel sign somewhere. Just a really tall sign that just says Rigel, maybe, when you're entering the city, possibly. But we can, discuss that away from this meeting. Last thing I want to do is open up the floor to anyone else who has any business that they want to talk about today, or else we'll end the meeting. Anyone want to bring up any business, any concerns, any thoughts about the future of this server, any criticisms, any ideas?
For now or for next meeting?
For now. This is the end of this meeting,
okay.
so if you want to bring it up. Did you stand up, Andrew? Is that a stand up?
Yes, that is a stand-up.
There you
I just want to
Gonna
say
make me laugh?
we are all excited to get y'all in here so that y'all can enjoy Gaia too. And that's all.
go. Oh, that's sweet. All right. Well, if that's all we got, I want to thank the viewers for putting up with this meeting. We've been discussing this for like 3 days. Okay. I'm sure we need to eat and drink and sleep and be merry. So we're gonna adjourn this meeting now. Thank you guys for being here and participating. I really do appreciate it. And we'll get the news to Diamond. I'm sure he'll be very happy. And yeah. So let's get to work, guys. We got a week and a half. Let's get her done, as they say in Shiloh.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh,
All right.
did you shoot along about these Tomlix?
No? Of course.
Of course.
Did you see just Yellowstone?
Okay, are we done here? Are we done?
I mean,
You're shooting Whisker. Okay, that's fine.